to share with us this very special story of a very special teacher who epitomizes going above and beyond the call of duty, and why we're so proud to have her as a teacher in San Francisco's public schools.
Thank you, Superintendent Bronson and board members. The worst thing that can happen to a family is find out there's something wrong with a child. And that means the child is going to go through a treatment, and that means the child will really be out of school, and that means your family life is going to be disrupted. The last thing you're going to be thinking about is school. And then you realize you have to have a normal life. And in steps an outstanding, marvelous teacher who doesn't think about what should I do, but says this is what we are going to do. So she goes ahead and becomes the itinerant teacher for the child. She goes ahead and thinks outside of the box, which we want teachers to do, and everyone, especially principals. But then we say, she presents the idea, let's use FaceTime with our iPad. She develops a way that the child now is a participant in school. She is using the iPad to FaceTime with the other students in the classroom. So now, a little girl by the name of Olive is at school. And when you walk into the classroom, she sits at the desk with her peers and her friends via the iPad. And when she goes through treatments at the hospital, they see her in her class through the iPad and technology. And at no time did Ms. Cooper say, this is really hard, why am I doing it? She says, this is what we should all be doing. This is how we are going to do it. And because she was able to do that, the first grade teacher now, until Miss Olive came back, was doing the same exact thing. And because Ms. Cooper thought outside the box, we have a teacher who's going through chemo. But now that teacher presents every week through FaceTime her treatment and her getting better, and she reads to her class. So one teacher didn't think about what should I do, but this is what I will do. And that's Miss Cooper, who I am so happy to know and so proud that she is a teacher at Francis Scott Key. Couldn't we just hug you?
Hi there, I'm Megan Nyman, I'm Olive's mom, and I just needed to say just a little something. The last time that I was in this room was the day of pure fear, dropping the envelope off of my lottery picks for my daughter. Didn't know where she was going to end up, and fate lied in the school district. So Francis Scott Key was chosen, and we got into a wonderful school, and fate led us to Cara. And last year was the most upsetting thing that you could have fathomed in your life. And when Olive was diagnosed, there wasn't a day that went by that teacher was not at her student's side. Olive celebrated her 100th day of kindergarten and never missed a day of school in her eyes and her mind. Through aggressive treatment, weekly treatments, and we probably were inpatient about 5 months, and she learned how to read, and she was probably one of the top readers in her class after being tested by her teacher. She persevered and rose above, and I kept a journal, and there was just this one that I just wanted to read to everybody. So Olive was taken out of class the first day after Christmas break and never went back until the last day of school. The doctor finally gave her the clearance to go for an hour so Olive could receive her diploma. And it was in that moment that Adam and I, my husband, stood there, and Olive received her diploma from her wonderful teacher. And I was looking at the two of them, and I realized that with talent and extraordinary perseverance, all things are attainable. These two women, or these two girls, share both of these traits and created quite a force to be reckoned with. They say that education is the key to life success, and teachers can make an impact on the students' lives. Cara made an impact on all of our lives. I will forever be a different mother and be involved in my kids' education because of the experience I had with her. She never wavered 1 minute. She stood by our daughter, has advocated in ways that you can never imagine, and I truly believe that all kids that with challenges and life unexpectancies will be forever changed with this one experience. And we love you. And Olive would like to say a little bit of something. Our force through this all was ladybugs. And Olive would like to read something to Miss Cooper. We'll forever give you lots of ladybug love, and thank you for everything. Everything. You're amazing.
Good evening. Thank you for having me here. The Superintendent's Office, the Board of Education. I want to say thank you to Mrs. Mathey, our principal, the Diamonds, and my husband. I love teaching. It's what I do every day. It's what I wanted to do my whole life. And for me to be able to have provided the education for a student in such need was what I wanted to do. And I'm so proud to have brought her where she is, and I just urge any teachers in the community to use technology to reach all populations of students, special populations, general populations. We can do amazing things through technology, and I think that as a district and a school site, we've done a lot, and I encourage anyone to reach out in such a way and make a difference, because it's something that can be done very easily. And for teachers, it's part of our job. And I'm proud to be a teacher in this district. And I'm so proud to be a teacher at Francis Scott Key. So thank you so much. And I'm very honored